Third time's a charm, right? Here we go. Camera on. Are we live? Okay, still a little lag, but we're here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just do this. We're gonna go through it and see what happens. This is the third time I've tried, so third time's a charm. Let's go through this. Greetings, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. It's just been on my heart to come on here live. So this is my very first YouTube live, and I just wanted to share some things that have been coming up lately in my healing journey. And maybe you can relate. Maybe you've been through it. Maybe you're going through it now. And it's kind of like a foreshadowing of what's to come. And so before we begin, I'm going to just take a couple of deep breaths, and you can breathe with me or just kind of prepare yourself for this space. So we're going to inhale, exhale. Two more. Just grounding, settling into this space, allowing this to be an open space. A safe space and a fun space. All right. So what's been coming up lately is just feeling like I'm in the phase where things are being torn apart. You know, like you've been healing, and as I think as you go through every stage of your healing journey, there comes this time where you have to basically your psyche has to be shredded into different parts. So I'm feeling it, and I know it's coming up, and it's this. It's addressing this issue of, do I want to stay where I am because this is good, this is comfortable, quote unquote, and it's like my ego is okay with being here, and it's like, okay, fine, I will accept the healing that you've done so far, but as far as going any further, it's going to be harder for you to do that because I've already been torn down so many times. And so now your ego's at the stage where it's really holding on to what it knows so far, what you've been through so far. And it's really hard to kind of like continue to separate yourself from this self that you thought you were towards the self that you know you're supposed to be. And I'm feeling like I need to share this message. I need to come on live. I need to share a lot. Actually, there's a lot within me that I want to share. And I'm feeling that the ego come up and get in my way, the protection mechanisms, whether that be procrastination or wanting to hide and play small. So the protective mechanisms come up, the ego comes up, the inner child comes up of also wanting to keep me safe, and it's like, don't do that. That's too risky. So there's a lot that's coming up that's trying to block me. And as I like fall back into that space, and I'm like, shit, you're right. Like, something might happen, or, this might not be the way think it's going to go the way that I think it's going to go, or, people might not accept this, or whatever story comes up. I'm like, oh, that might be right. And then on the other hand, now I don't have to work as hard to hear this voice because of all the like focus and healing and work that I've been doing on myself. But there's this voice that's like, no, you got this. You can do this. Actually, you must do this. This is your mission. And it's going to feel worse the longer you prolong this, the longer you avoid this and try to stay away from it. And the more you go back towards those old mechanisms that are no longer working, and you can feel that they're no longer working because there's this like tumultuous energy that's inside of you. So that's what I've been feeling lately, of that energy that's just like, mm, I can't do this. No, I have to do this. I can't do it. No, I have to do it. So just going back and forth. And so this is me stepping into that, I have to do this. I have to do it. I have to step up to it, no matter how fearful it feels, no matter how dumb it may feel, or like silly, or like it won't work, or just like, like I don't even know if it's working right now because I've been having issues going lives. But I'm like, you know what? We're just going to go for it. We're going to try it. We're going to see if it goes through. And it's felt like that with a couple of things, a few things that I've been putting together, like courses, programs. And it's just like, okay, I don't know if this is what people are needing. I don't know if I'm putting it together the right way. I don't know if when I bring people through it, they're going to understand what I'm actually trying to tell them or help them through. And then there's the other side where this other voice comes in, and it's like, you'll figure it out as you go along. Your path is lit as you take a step. So if you're not continuing to take those steps, it's going to stay dark. But as you step on one, like say one tile, it lights up, and the other tile, it lights up. So your path is lighted, but only if you take those steps. And those are the messages that I've been given this past. I mean, I feel like they've been coming in, but I've been ignoring them. But now it's also, as you get into your healing journey and you see signs and things come up, they're going to be harder to ignore. They're going to be harder to push aside. And it's going to be harder to think that you don't know what they mean. Because if you take a second to think about it and realize where you are, and you have that self-awareness, and you know where you are in your journey, you're going to know what it means for you, because you, even if you like take a moment to think about it, you're like, I think this might mean this for me. That's probably what it means for you. So just being mindful of that. I'm trying to think what else has been coming up, because I feel like these are the things that nobody tells you when you're in your healing journey, and then you reach these points, and in order to make that leap from one platform to the next, you need to recognize what's happening, and use what you've learned to push you forward, right? And not listen to the voices that are trying to keep you on that platform or tell you to just turn around and go back down. It's like, no, you have to make this leap. And you think you're not going to make it, and you think it's too far, but you know that you have to be over there, and something is like within you is like, you gotta jump, and you get so antsy, and you cannot stay in that one place. You have to make that leap. Right. So I hope this is making sense to at least somebody. Maybe you are where I am. Maybe this can help prepare you for being here when you get there. Or maybe you've been through this multiple times and you can share. So I'd love to hear in the comments if this is something that's ever come up for you, or kind of how this is landing for you, if it resonates. And then maybe if it doesn't, or it sounds confusing, any questions that you might have. So feel free to comment, and then let me know, like and share, and let me know if this is connecting in any way. And if you are familiar with my page and you're, subscribed, if not subscribed, but if you're familiar with my page and you would like to see some more of, any kind of work that I do, please let me know. And I think that's the part that I missed in the beginning, because I just came on and I was like right into it. But we breathed, and now working my way backwards. Hello, everyone. I'm Nalah. I'm Nalah Love, and this is my channel, Move with Love, or Move with Miss Love. And I am a mindset and movement guide. And what that means for me is I guide you through mindset shifting, so healing in terms of mental, emotional, psychological, spiritual wellness, and what comes with that, through breath work, which is also movement, yoga, and just through different types of modalities. So I brought up inner child, so inner child work, reparenting. So just exploring all those modalities of healing and also movement. So I grew up a dancer. So you'll see on my channel, there's lots of workouts, mini workouts. There's regular workouts, and then there's dance fitness workouts because I do have a class that I created called Jam Down. It's a Caribbean dance fitness class, and it's fun. It's full of culture and excitement and liberation through movement and also affirmations. I'm originally Jamaican, so just my Caribbean culture, I felt like it strongly needed to be connected to what I do in my work. So that is where Jam Down comes in. And I am one of those Jamaicans who feels very deeply connected, one of those few Jamaicans who feels very deeply connected to soca music. So most of the class is soca. And then we have some reggae and we have some Afro beats and then mixing in other music as well, just to get a good feel of the diaspora. Um, but yeah, so that's a little bit about me and just healing Black women, guiding them through this work has become my passion. And as I guide myself through this work and just show up here to share that with you is becoming, I guess, like not a new part of my work, but a part of my work that I'm returning to, just being live and sharing this. So I just wanted to touch on that. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I'm going to explore this more this week, especially at the end of the year and especially in this time of winter solstice, which is when I'm recording this, is just that time of like and season change, right? You notice that nature shows you what we need to do. It's like the leaves are turning these, and it's doing it so beautifully. The leaves are turning red and yellow and brown and kind of just letting go of the tree and falling off so that the tree can stand in its power naked for a moment, right? Knowing that everything is released and just being there. And then you see the little buds come on the branches. Um, and then all of a sudden spring, it starts to bloom. So this whole process of you have to let go of the old, you have to let go of the defense mechanisms, the protection mechanisms that keep you back. You have to let go, right? You have to let go of the ego that is holding you back from moving forward, from allowing you to form this new, higher, beautiful self that wants to come through. Especially when you're working towards your purpose and you find your purpose and you know that in this, for you to achieve this purpose and be of service, you need to like release and shed the parts of you that don't serve this, you being fully able to show up in this purpose. So that's what I'm experiencing now, and I wanted to just share that with you. Yeah, again, if you can relate, comment below. If you have questions, comment below. But I honor your time and your energy and your focus and just being here to watch and, you know, take it how you want to take it. So this is my first YouTube live ever. So we'll see how this goes. And you'll most likely see me again. I don't have a schedule yet, but we're figuring this out together. But thank you.